Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Living Shadow Tarot. How bees ya? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. This is a new thing. Well, not really new, but it's new for this angle because I was trying to do standing. I don't, I do like sitting, but sitting for prolonged periods of time is also not necessarily good for you. So I'm trying to kind of diversify and do some more standing, or at least try to have some more movement in my life. So that's just what it is. Quick PSA here for Living Shadow Tarot. I'm Debonair, the Living Shadow, and I'm not evil. Yes, it's so freaking mind-blowing. I'm not evil, okay? I do these Lilith readings. I do them, let me turn it down just a little bit. I do them just specifically because you have a Lilith placement in your birth chart. Everybody has a Lilith placement in their birth chart. It's not an exclusive thing. Everybody has this placement. Everybody has this type of energy within them. And usually this type of energy is the energy that if you, is your dark side, is your shadow side. If you don't understand it or know how to work with it or how to tame it, it will probably, this basically is energy that rips up the things that you get that you want because you don't know how to use it, okay? So, if you don't know what your personal Lilith placement is, click the link in the description below for astralcharts.com, okay? You don't have to go there to find your birth chart. I just like how theirs is laid out. It is very deep up in your chart. It's not going to be in your standard chart. You're going to have to go, after you populate your standard chart, go and then go to the asteroid part, okay? And then look, it's be like Lilith, Juno, Vesta, all those. So that's gonna, Chiron will probably be there too. Sometimes Chiron shows up in the regular one, so it depends on where you go, I guess. But so that's the quick little PSA before we get started. This one is going to be for the Virgo Lilith people. Virgo Lilith, what is going on? What do you need to know? How do we need to integrate this? What message do they have for you? The Emperor. Ooh. Virgo Lilith, you could either be the Emperor, you could be dealing with the Emperor, or you could have control issues. One of the three. Let's find out. Stay tuned on Living Shadow Tarot. We will see. It's not the most flattering angle or lighting, but I needed to stand. My legs. I just needed to stand. I'm like, oh. I feel like I was turning into jelly sitting there all damn day. Like, I need to stretch. I have long legs. I need to stretch them. Like, y'all don't know, but my leg will come all the way up here. Ooh. If I don't freaking hit the plate behind me first. Virgo, Lilith, and the Emperor. Control issues. The Fool. Ooh. Someone was being foolish? What's that? Okay, so get me the tea. I need to know. 10 of Swords. Wow, yeah, something ended. So you want something to start, something ended. Is this divine masculine energy or divine feminine energy? Yeah, I know. This card, this right here. Oh, the Star. Wow. Wow. Okay, so you may feel like there's an end to your divine purpose. 8 of Swords over here on the cut. So, yeah. You may feel like you're stuck. Like your divine purpose is over. You feel like you may be feeling unbalanced with this justice here. So, I do want to put this out there. Yeah, 6 of Wands flew out. Okay, you may not be feeling like you're getting the recognition you deserve here with the Star and the 6 of Wands together and the 10 of Swords. You're like, you do stuff and you don't feel like you get the recognition for what it is that you're doing. Queen of Swords, Temperance, and the 5 of Cups with the Temperance coming out in reverse. Okay, you see these both? It came out like this, so I'm taking the reversal. That's the Queen of Swords and the Temperance. So you don't, your impatience on cutting things out, and I'm not necessarily getting, like, it's not necessarily impatient. It's like you were quick to cut things out. You're very quick to cut things out. You're very quick to give up. You're very quick to, and it feels like, in a sense, give up on yourself. This could very well be twin flame. And here's the reason why I say this, too. Because, let me look in the camera. I was just vibing. Let me look in the camera and say this directly so y'all can hear me directly. Because it seems like, especially from what I've been watching, y'all have a very easy time having a female being a divine masculine, but seem to have a rough time with a male being a divine feminine. I don't know why that seems to be an issue. That should not be an issue if y'all can have the other way around. But those issues like that are the reasons why the world is not getting where it wants to go. Because we're cutting off things here. You're not patient. You're cutting off things. And we also have this 5 of Cups here, which tells me that you're not even happy about the things that you cut off. Or that doesn't give you any type of emotional fulfillment. You're just cutting it off because whatever reason. Like, you just, you're like, oh, I can't be patient for this person, but you expect someone to be patient for you. Don't. Especially for y'all who are already tarot readers and who seem to not have that enlightenment yet. So y'all can have the enlightenment that a female can be a divine masculine, but y'all can't have the enlightenment that a male can be a divine feminine. Okay. Ooh, 2 of Wands. What are we looking for? 8 of Cups. Okay, so you're trying to run away. So what are you trying to run away from? I guess it's the problem. It's what I'm not understanding here. Because someone is really trying to run away from something. But it's like, okay, so what is it you're trying to run away from? It's like, this, okay, I do talk about this as being the edge of this childhood, right? So I'm not, trying to talk about nobody when I say certain things, and when I say this is like a very childish moment or a very childish behavior pattern. I'm not trying to insult nobody or say nothing, but it feels as though it's like, okay, so you want to start something, but you're afraid you're not going to get the recognition for it, or you're afraid you're going to get cut off if you start doing something, right? So you cut it off and you leave it. And now and then you sit there and regret with this 5 of Cups. And this 5 of Cups is definitely regret. This is the person who, okay, so I'm going to use this example. Someone might be triggered. I hope not. I have a Shadow Oracle deck, okay? It's 120 cards. I made it myself. I'm going to use it right after I get through with this spread in this deck, okay, to find out what's hidden in the shadows. I have lots of things that go. I have the book that goes along with the deck. I'm still kind of. It's 120 cards. Okay, so it's taking me a minute to get through and finishing the whole book, and not to mention the other projects I have going. But point being is that this is the type of person who says they want to do this thing, right? Like to say, I wanted to do this, and. It could be so many things too. Say I wanted to do this, and they may have you may have an idea of something you want to do, but you turn around and be like, oh, I won't get no one's gonna see it, or no one's gonna give me the attention for it, or maybe even the praise with the 6 of Wands. Maybe you could be wanting praise. Look, I'm not going to say nothing about that because clearly I'll be wanting praise for doing this and other things that I'll be doing, so there's no judgment. Okay, I'm not that person. Y'all may be that people. I'm not that person. I'm just not, because I already know that I'll be wanting recognition and validation. So if I don't get it, do be getting cut off. But it's like, Queen of Swords, it's like you cutting it off or you stopping it before it even happens, right? Like you don't even have the patience to let it unfurl before you already cutting it off. You run away before you even allow it to happen. With this Eight of Cups here. It's like, oh, well, if I do it, I would have spent all this time for nothing. It's not really for nothing, but you gotta necessarily wait for the return. So if you watch this channel, I do love Doctor Who. One of the things that they had in there was a Doctor Who episode where they met Vincent Van Gogh. And, you know, Vincent Van Gogh, his whole entire life, he was a painter. He really didn't, you know, his paintings didn't, like, in the thing, his paintings didn't sell. I mean, it's kind of part of history, too. His paint, like, he didn't blow up until after he died. But that's kind of a thing. Like, a lot of people who are doing stuff like this, they don't blow up until after they die, right? Or not necessarily everybody, but it's definitely a thing where culture and art don't care, in a sense. I hope I'm saying that right. But it's like you're running away from things that you like. I don't get the recognition, but you may not get the recognition right the moment you want it, but it doesn't mean you're not going to get it at all. You know, there's lots of music artists and where, you know, people run across their music late and they fall in love, but they weren't there from the beginning. And it's one of those where I feel like you feel like if it doesn't happen in the very beginning, it's like it didn't happen, or it's still not worth it, or it's not worth your time in a sense. But it's a long-term thing. We got seven of Pentacles, long term. Okay, this is a long term thing. You are afraid of and I'm not even getting this is like a person. It could be with this Emperor, but this is more of like. I'm not saying that Emperor's not a person, but I'm saying this is more of like this energy where you don't like waiting. I definitely can understand that. Okay, I don't have no damn patience. So, I get it. Oh, we got the sun here. Yeah, you're waiting for the sun. The sun came out underneath the star. So it's like, if you go towards your purpose, that's exactly what's going to make you happy. That's the thing that's going to make you happy. But you are afraid of, it's like you are afraid of actually going for it and actually succeeding. Fear of success. But it's, I feel like it's for a different reason though. Let me get, because the Six of Wands, it could be you're afraid of the attention as well. Like you could be afraid of getting a lot of attention too. Whereas like you want like a medium amount. Right? Like you want enough. You want a medium amount of attention. It feels like it's like I want enough attention so that it's good for me. Yeah, King of Swords. In this particular, I know I do say it is the manipulator. In this particular one, I am getting that this is just the truth and clarity here. For this particular reading, you want the truth, right? King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So, you want the truth. The truth is that you really are abundant, but you tend to juggle between, like you have an abundant personality and abundant aura, but you kind of juggle between whether embracing that with this Page of Pentacles and actually doing these things that set you up for a long-term, stable, life, and feeling like, oh, well, I'm either already here or I gotta already be there. You know? It's like, you can't, you know how people have all these different business ideas here? And you're like, okay, so I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. But it's one of those where if it's not actually being done, or it's not even that, it's like you can do that, but it's like if nobody sees it, you feel like you didn't do anything. I feel like that's more of it. That's more of it. Like if you feel like if it's the spiritual awakening thing, especially if you're doing a lot of spiritual work or you're around a lot of energy, it becomes to a point, like I feel like for me in general, like lots of times, I know y'all been checking my Instagram. Thank you, by the way, for all the new followers. Please keep following me on Instagram. I'm trying to upload more things there, including the short readings and like my daily life and routines and things like that. But what I was trying to say was that I found out by even doing that or some other things, especially on this journey, that especially if you are moving fast and you are doing a whole bunch of different things, it's almost like you need that reference for you to remember what you did, in a sense. Like, a lot of people post for other people to see, but it's like, you're like, you may need that for yourself to remember, to be like, oh my God, I was actually like, oh, I did cook that day. Or, oh yeah, I was being that person that day. Oh, grandma can be involved. Hey, grandma. But, yeah, it's definitely, it's kind of like that thing. It's not necessarily a memory trick, positive, yeah. It's a positive thing, it's positive changes, but you're very resistant, and it feels like you're resistant because you want them to already have happened. It's like, oh, I want it, but I want it to have already have, like, can I just wake up and have it already be done? Like, do I have to actually do it myself? Can I just wake up and have it already be done? It's like that type of energy. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, the car. Ooh, are you waiting on the car? Fighting over a car? Can they get a new car? We love a new car over here. Oh, I love to see people get a new car. I want myself to get a new one. Ooh, there's a mask possibly, because we have the family, demon, water, love. Okay, someone could be wearing a mask. Family, demon, water, love. What else over here? And Cancer, apparently. Ooh. Not for my good cancers. Okay, this is for the... Oh, well, don't that spell it out right there? Now, this is not for my good cancers. We have good cancer energy and we got bad cancer energy. But someone's dealing with the bad cancer energy. They done fell in love with a demon. Water, family, and disgusting. Oh. So this could be a family of water signs who are disgusting. This could be a family that has some disgusting ways, okay? Disgusting emotions or disgusting habits. The mask did come on here, so we got to see. It could be something in your dreams that's trying to wake you up or tell you that. I think I'm gonna do the dream readings next week. So I'm trying to get on a kind of a schedule here. So I'm gonna try to do these dream readings next week. Thoughts, yeah. So these could be some of your thoughts, some of your darker thoughts here as well. Okay. Fears. Manifesting fears. Unfortunately. You know, that could be something as well. What else is here? Vain. So this could be you trying to have a particular self-image, especially when we have this CEO and business owner popping right up after. Trying to have a particular image. Okay. Okay, so I am taking this. Okay. Live with pride. Okay. Fire. They may be hating on your fire. They may be hating on your fire. This may be this person with this little placement. This could be someone operating out of their dark side who does not know how to integrate it. And then I say mass, somebody lying. They could be lying about a pregnancy because that's the next thing that popped up over here. You could be having an awakening. They could be having an awakening to how much bullshit they really are trying to put in or go through. And we got the Gemini card, which also is, you know, a lot of fakeness. But there's also a lot of flip-flopping. Sloth and laziness. They could be trying to make you lazy. But with this Gemini, it's a lot of flip-flopping, right? You see this liar has two... The liar has two faces, right? There's this one, and then there's the one they show you. There's the one they show you, and then there's the one that they actually are, right? That's a lot of this energy, right? This person can act one way in front of your face, a whole different way behind your back. For appearances, okay? That is a narcissistic trait. Not necessarily saying this person is narcissistic, but that is a trait, okay? They could also be childish too with this Aries energy. They could be acting kind of childish, or, you know. Oh. Swingers! Ooh. So the mother could be a swinger out here. We got the pregnancy. The mother could be a swinger, and it may not be your baby. You know, there's so many reports. Check the news, baby. Check the channel. I have lots of episodes talking about that particular type of thing. I may need to retitle some of these, because I really have been talking about that for a minute, though. You may not have watched it because it may not have come into the title. But, yeah. People be playing tricks out here. The tricks be for kids. So, we're going to get the Soul Truth card to figure out what's going on here. So, we got there's a lot of thoughts, right? this is probably like, and this is one of those things, because I'm really getting drawn to this thoughts card here. This could be a lot of thoughts, and this could be a lot of dreams. There's a lot of stuff going on in the mental space. This is where this Lilith lives, is in the mental space, right? This is kind of... I always kind of feel like Lilith is the subconscious navigator, in a sense, which is why I'm doing the readings. I feel like this is like, you know, for the people who really want to work on their subconscious and work on healing the parts of themselves that they don't understand. This is where you go for that. And it's like one of those things where I feel like you're not seeing the blockages that are in front of you, because you also may not want to see the success in front of you. So you may create more blockages because you don't want to see success, in a sense. Right? In other words, ooh, I saw that flicker. That must be saying something, right? So, in other words, you're lying to the universe about what it is that you want. How does my body want to move today? When we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Now, didn't I start this whole video talking? Somebody is sitting down too long. They trying to make you lazy. They trying to make you lazy. You sitting down too long. Okay? You got to get up and walk around and do some things. Even if it is in the house. But whatever, you know. I don't know where anybody else is at, or anybody else. I mean, I guess I do, because y'all tell me. And I'm thankful. But, you know, there are some places that are really COVID heavy still, because people just idiots, I guess. I don't know. They just don't know how to. But they don't know how to stay in a you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not everywhere. It's not everywhere. I'm just saying where I'm at. It's one of those areas, unfortunately, where there's still COVID out there. And I mean, I got my shot, so whatever. I got to with the other one later. But it's one of those things, like, you may want to, like, you know, it's time to move around, do whatever. You may have been sitting too long. It may has too much. Like I said, I had to do this standing up because I couldn't be sitting. It was starting to feel like, ugh. And I feel like that's also like your root chakra too, a little bit. But it's also like if you're doing memory stuff, right? Or if you're not remembering yourself or doing different things, that could also be a thing too. Like if you just remember, oh, well, I know if, you know how like when we first got quarantined and everybody was like, oh, well, I know at 3 o'clock it's time to go move from the bed to the couch type thing. And it's like you could still kind of be feeling like that sometimes. Chanting and family for your self-care. Okay, this is even better. So this is for your self-care here for the chanting and the family. So maybe this family wasn't so bad that we seen earlier. I don't know. The card's somewhere on here now. I know I see your family in there. There it is, under the water. There we go. So this could be having emotions with your family here with that water as well. Positive affirmations. Tell yourself some good things. Anything else. And a health checkup. Everybody needs that health checkup, okay? Take care of yourself and your health. It does not necessarily mean you have to go to a doctor. You may need to do an energetic checkup where you just, you know, and see how you feeling. See what it is going on. See if there's anything, any aches, pains, twitches in your body, anything like that. Just trying to figure that out. Maybe I shouldn't do a standing reading because now I just keep moving around. I do want to thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you would be ever so kind, you can check out other links in the description, especially for my site. I'm available for personal readings. Also, get the crystals. This is my white owl. I love it. It's probably my favorite. I got my nails designed around it. It's for purity. It's for purity and for raising your vibration to a pure level, an utmost high level, okay? So if all those people think I'm evil and my nails are angelic, how that work? Thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Namaste. Bye.